She don't understand the brother's mind, cause she's too busy tying him down. If she saw the sorrow in the brother's eyes, she would know she has to sensitize. Sensitize, sensitize, sensitize.
You gotta watch out for the hip-hop nerds, too.
Second beat.
Because you know how that goes. He played the same song in episode 24 that he did in episode 17.
At the same time.
Rich Medina never does that. Student of the game.
He's a good DJ. I don't like him, but he's a good DJ.
Student of the game.
He's no Tony Touch, but y'all.
Let's go!
Outsidaz Denz One. That beat made me stab Greystoke while he was playing. I know. Hold on. I'll be right back. I threw a bullet at Dave Rock because I forgot my gun. Yo, Young Z is a beast. He went in.
Yeah, he is.
Yo, like 2 years ago, I was at the hip hop press conference, man, that my man Super Ears does every year, so you got to check that out, man. That's the hip hop press conference, and he had Young Z on the panel, and some dudes came up and they spit some lyrics, and like I was there on the sideline. I was doing a little press conference type stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was on the sideline doing a little interviewing and stuff like that, a little camera work. But when I looked at Young Z's face, man, he was serious as this dude was spitting, right? So when the dude was done, Young looked at him. He said, with that little voice and shit, I'm gonna try to do the Young Z. Yo, man. He was like, if you gonna spit, entertain me. He said, like make me enjoy it. Like, you talking about serious stuff and it wasn't enjoyable.
Yeah, shark. We call him the shark. Shark holds no punches.
Yeah, he was like, yo, he let him know. He let the dude know. But here's what I'm saying though. I'm quite sure that guy left from that hip hop press conference and he went and changed his style up, and he went and he did something a little more acceptable for the crowd, because he was doing some old personal, this is my life, this is what I do, and Young let him know. He was like, yo, my man, it's all good, but I wasn't entertained. If you want to entertain me, yo, like, make me laugh, yo, make me bug out, you know, you ain't do that. He told him flat out. I was like, oh, wow, yo, I love this guy. But yeah, man, that's Young Z, man. Big shout out to Young Z, man. Everybody.
Nah, you the crazy part is, because I'm. let me fix something I said, because I think they got it wrong. Big up to Bizarre, because I don't know why.
He's crazy.
But, oh my God, I don't even.
He's crazy.
If it wasn't for Bizarre, if it wasn't for Bizarre, we wouldn't know Eminem.
Really?
Yeah. Let's.
So, but is Bizarre from Detroit?
Bizarre's from Detroit.
And how did you guys know Bizarre before Eminem?
We out on the road, and being the underground scene, and I don't know. I don't know what I said wrong, but somebody catching little feelings. But that I didn't say he didn't really know them. I didn't say he didn't really know D12. I said he put D12 together for proof.
So at least he knew Bizarre. 17.
Bizarre, if you look on shit with M, Bizarre is like it's being his hype man. This is even before Royce.
Well, yeah, he put on a Superman costume and did some crazy shit in the video.
Aplauso.
Welcome to the kitchen room.
Yes, we got Outsidaz Denz One in the building.
What's happening?
What's good? So what's good, man? What's going on with the outs? What's the latest? What's up with the music? What's up?
We doing good, man. Everything's everything, man. Just got back in the lab, you know what I'm saying? So, for the people been waiting and everything like that. So we about to hit them with something pretty good.
No doubt.
Okay. Which, you got a whole album going on?
Nah, we're gonna do some show. We're gonna do an EP, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
For the people. people always asking, they've been asking for a while, so
long time, right?
We're gonna give them something, you know what I mean?
You know what, the timing is right, man. People are they're looking for that real authentic sound. Again, for a while there it was pretty rough. People weren't even trying to hear it, but now I think it's coming back full circle.
It's still rough, but you know what I mean.
Hold up! Surprise! We got the open door policy here. We got the beautiful Jen who just walked into the building.
Anybody just walks in.
Yes, that's it.
So yeah, man, you know what I'm saying, for the people, you know what I mean, for the real hip hoppers, you know what I'm saying, you know, we still alive, we still out here.
Word up.
Definitely. And I mean, I know there was a little bit of controversy lately, going back and forth on social media between one Royce the 5'9" and certain members of the Outsidaz. Are you willing to touch on that at all? Or?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's easy. That ain't...
Bring the mic a little closer though.
Oh, all right.
So I mean, who's coming at who? Who drew first blood? Like, how did this start?
I was really, sitting at the crib and somebody hit me up, like, actually my upstairs neighbor, he hit me up like, yo, you hear Royce talking crazy about y'all. And I'm like, man, stop lying. Like, why? I didn't even know where it came from. But I checked it out and I listened to it, and he went kind of off. You know what I'm saying? He went back, to some stuff from 1999. I don't know. I don't even know where it came from. But
so get the listeners some history though. What's the history? What's the Royce the 5'9" Outsidaz? What's the backstory on that?
Well, the backstory was we didn't really know Royce. We met Royce through Marshall. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Through Eminem, for everybody who, Royce was actually Eminem's hype man before when we
remember
first started,
yeah.
and that's how we met him. We really didn't have too much. It was 1999. We was all wanting to be heard. We was just rapping back and forth. I didn't know he had a riff with us. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know any of that. Like, Marshall, he's fam. You know what I'm saying?
So what you're saying is this started from back then?
Yeah, I guess from him. Like, I didn't like I said, when he said what he said on the record from 1999, that's when it all like, oh shit, he been holding on to something from.
What I read was that someone from the Outs or the Outs said that he'd never make it. He was too arrogant. And that was 17, 18 years ago, and it came out in a recent song on a verse that he, that he spit, and then that's where you picked up and you heard it from. But I mean, if that was said 17 years ago, these guys have said worse shit to me 17 years ago.
Said worse shit to him tonight.
Yeah.
I got at you earlier today.
Even that was a little surprising. Like, I don't even remember some shit I said yesterday, let alone 17 years ago. And let me be clear, nobody never said that about Royce. I think he said that he needed something to rhyme with heroin, so he said, you know what I'm saying?
There's not many things that rhyme with heroin.
So yeah, he said, they said I was arrogant, but nobody never said that. Like that was all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I think, like Pace said, I think he woke up in a cold sweat one day, like, oh shit, like, I guess we was on his mind, and Eminem went back and he saved him, like, you know what I'm saying? M went back and he got him, and I guess when, I don't know if you heard the record Fine Line that Eminem did, he basically paid homage to us, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, he always did, though.
And
he always did.
Not, he better not do anything other.
Marshall never said anything out the way.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Never. You know what I'm saying? I love that guy. He's the greatest to ever do it. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And that's my opinion. But
I'm sorry, but what was the result when the Outs heard that this jab came at them through someone that they have history with? What was the result? Did everybody just pick up a pen and start going in?
We're going straight to the studio.
There you go.
I went and did the beat real quick. I called Z. I called Pace. I said, you know what it is? We can't just let it fly. You know what I'm saying? So,
and it's not. And I want to be the first to thank Royce, because it's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? And like she said, kind of hungry for it.
Well, I mean, if Royce could bring, I don't know if you guys were really looking forward to a new project or something in the works, in the recent works, but if Royce is the reason why the Outs are getting together and making new music, then I'm happy for it.
Yeah, I mean,
it's good for hip hop. It's good energy. As long as it stays on records, of course.
Musical level.
Yeah, and I mean, I gotta clear that up too. It's a lot of people who saying, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's a beef with it. That ain't no beef, man. We don't got no ill will. You know what I'm saying? We all got kids and shit. You know what I mean? We all
grown.
All grown. Ain't nobody trying to do all that. But let's get busy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's about that music at the end of the day.
It's about the music. Ain't nobody got no time to be. You know what I'm saying? We both got love for Marshall. He got love for Marshall. Marshall loves him. You know what I'm saying? I know Marshall love us.
So speaking of Marshall, how did the Marshall connection? I mean, being that he's from Detroit, where was that connection made?
Actually, I was with Rod Digger at the time, but that's when Z and Pace and them was they were in Detroit, and that before M was even on. You know what I'm saying? You know, we was the ones getting busy, and you know what I mean. We brought him in and like, yo, this dude is silly. With
I remember seeing him at the New York back in the day,
right.
and he was
when
all
he
over
would
the
come
place.
to Newark. You know what I'm saying? I would be the one to take M away from, you know what I'm saying, 20th Street, and you know we'd be walking down the street and niggas like, yo, who's this guy? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, the cops are here.
Yo, I can picture that, right?
Got the cops.
You like, yo, M, come on, man, get over here real quick.
I mean, I'm
He's
going
like
back to the
paper
point.
white.
Me and Eminem split 4 chicken wings and fried rice. You know what I'm saying? He had 2 wings, I had 2
I bet
wings.
he ain't eating that no more.
You know,
I bet he got.
I'm sure he is.
You think M ever asked his personal chef, "Hey, take a ride to the chicken shack.
Yeah,
Give me a
on
snack.
Springfield Ave.
Give me a snack box and a
Some
cherry
wing.
black and mild."
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Fuck, you got me hungry.
But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? It's all good for the sport. You know what I'm saying? I know people been waiting, and you know that's what drove us to, you know what I mean, run ahead and do what we got to do.
I'm real glad you said sport, because that's how I was thinking about it when you said, you know, there's no malice, but let's get busy. It's like, you know, it's like a ball player challenging another ball player, or a boxer challenging another boxer. And even though they get in there and throw hands, that's just part of the game.
Yeah.
This is part of the game, you know.
It was really, and like I said, it was crazy because none of us really had even a dialogue with Royce even back then. You know what I'm saying? It was
I really think it was something that, like you said, like he had to fit in a rhyme, and maybe he thought sleeping giants would stay sleeping.
Well, check this out, man. I got a question. I mean, all right, forget Royce, right? How about when D12 came aboard? Did you guys feel a certain way that he put D12 on before you guys?
I think so. You know what I'm saying? I think so. I think we should have. One thing about the Outsidaz is I kind of feel like I know why he didn't. You know what I'm saying? And I think D12 was more tameable. You know what I'm saying? We're a bunch of fucking derelicts, and it's hard to like get us on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, wasn't D12 all of them from Detroit as well?
Yeah,
they were all from Detroit,
yeah.
but they weren't really like that. You know what I'm saying? They were kind of like
Scattered,
put together
Yeah.
by you know what I mean. God bless his soul, Proof. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's
Rest
how
in
that
peace.
happened. He really
Rest in
did.
peace.
M really did.
I was under the impression that he grew up with these cats and just knew them for a long time.
Nah, he really did D12 for Proof.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That was something.
That
he
was
did.
after Proof passed, right?
No. That was before. Remember, Proof is in D12.
Proof was in D12.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he did that for Proof before, way long before he passed. Like they did numbers together. They put up numbers. You know what I'm saying? Big up to D12. I got a lot of love for them guys.
I like D12.
Somebody made some comments about them too, right? Was that Royce also that?
Yeah, Royce and you know where Royce was dissing M. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
they had
right,
they
that's what it
spat.
was.
You know what
Yeah, I
I'm saying?
remember
And he was going at D12 crazy, and you know that's what that happened. And I guess I don't know, man. To me, I feel like Roy. He came back and he saved Royce, and he probably was feeling like he wanted to come help us, and Royce was like, "Fuck that! You ain't about to,
I gotta
you
tell
ain't
you,
about
man.
to help these guys too." Like,
This is a good friendly battle, though. I gotta tell you, man, because the Outs, we all know lyrically they ain't no joke. We know Royce ain't no joke, man. So it can only go.
He's very good at what he does.
Yeah. It can only be dope shit that's gonna come out of it, man. So, man, well, I'm just waiting, man. I mean, I don't want to see nothing happen to nobody, of course. But all that good music that's going to come out of it, man, that's what I'm waiting for.
I mean, I don't know if it was a good idea to diss us right before you got a show in New York, and we can't.
Ooh.
But I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if that was a great
A
idea.
Flip the
but
Script exclusive.
we, you know,
I'm going to that show
I tell all
with
the
a camera.
I tell all the little guys, man, let him live, man. We ain't trying to do all that. We just trying to have some fun.
I mean, one thing I could say about Royce is that, you know, at least he maintained his lyrical, you know, throughout the years. He didn't, you know, kind of go with what was happening. So we will give him that much.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because we all like Royce. So I don't know where that came from, but
one of his comments back to Pace One when they were having a little Twitter back and forth, his response was, you know, Pace One was like, "Oh, really? You know, I feel disrespected," which.
Right.
is understood.
Right.
And Royce responded saying, you know, I still love you, Pace, but y'all started it. I mean, did something recent pop off? Did something recent? Like,
I don't know. Z, I guess, plus it was a record where Z was basically, he didn't diss M. He was basically like, yo, why you ain't come get us?
Busting it down.
What I'm saying? He didn't in no way. Now, if he took that as a, as he took that as a diss and wanted to, get at, felt like he was being a cheerleader or a body, for M, then I mean, I don't know. But you see where he had to go back to 1999. Like, come on, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It had to be something that you guys probably weren't even aware of, something that he felt like somebody should have did for him, or it might have been one little incident that just stuck in his.
But it's recreation, man. It's all in fun.
We've been around here.
It's rooted in something, though. I mean,
listen, man. At the end of the day, if like you said, man, we all got kids, we all grown ups, man. Nobody's really trying to go there with it, man.
Well, Matt's not
unless
really grown up. Fuck that.
No, I'm saying unless it really gets crazy, but just like on records, on wax, whatever, it's all good, man.
Yeah. We too old, man. If you're not doing something directly to one of my family members, like, you know what I mean?
Kids,
because even me, I'm not even about to jump on the record and start rocking back, rapping back and forth. I let Z and Pace, and because the way my attitude set up, I ain't doing that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? The way my shit set up, I'm gonna take something personal in it. So I do the beats and you know what I mean, let them guys do what they do.
I mean,
we ain't trying to do no we ain't trying to get into
we're locals in this area. We've been around for a long time, and we mess with a lot of local cats, local artists and stuff, and they come through with peoples, and there've been people in this room that we've had problems with in the way past, in the back.
Yeah.
And it's all love. We're eating together, we're drinking together, we're bugging out there on the mic.
I don't like them.
I think
I don't like any of them.
You know what I'm saying? To everybody, if you listening, man, from Detroit, man, we got so much love for the D, man. Don't be soft. Don't look at that little, you know what I mean? Don't look at that. Don't be ignorant. Don't put the, you know what I mean, gasoline on the ignorance, man. That, you know what I mean? Everybody know what that is. We got mad love for Detroit. You know what I'm saying? They got the greatest rapper ever. You know what I'm saying? So
hey, handle it lyrically.
Drake's not from Detroit.
Listen, that's
I don't like him.
That's an ongoing discussion. Eminem makes my top 5 easily. Easily,
he's my top 1.
I've argued that. I mean, to me, he's got 2 of the greatest songs about hip hop.
Yeah,
that were ever put out. But I'm gonna
be totally honest. Lyrically, I like him. I mean, who can?
Well, you've said that. His production.
It's production, man. I would love to hear him over some
Primo,
over some Denz beats.
Yeah, that too. I mean, he should. I mean, that should be happening anyway. But
yo, big shout out to Pace One in the chat room, yo. Everybody in the chat room, man. I want y'all to say peace to Pace One.
Pace,
the guy, he works real hard,
Young
man.
Z, what up?
He works hard to entertain y'all. He constantly stays in his hip hop shit, man. He's entrenched in it, man. So everybody in the chat room right now, I want y'all to give a big shout out to Pace One.
Big up to my sister Rod Digger.
Yes, big shout out to Rod Digger.
FTSR fan, right?
She's been in the kitchen room. She's up on the wall of fame over there.
She changed my life.
Good.
I mean, so
she's out there changing lives as we speak because she's teaching.
Yes, sir.
And she can rhyme a little bit too.
A little bit.
She's all right.
That's it.
Hey, man, definitely want to thank you for coming through.
No
Round
doubt.
of applause for Denz and One Super Ears.
Thank you, Super Ears, for bringing them through, shedding light on this Outsidaz and Royce the 5'9" situation, and we're definitely gonna hear more about it. So
yeah, word up.
Script. Yo, what's good? It's your boy Tail from Flip the Script Radio, and I'm gonna tell y'all how to follow us. All you gotta do is get your smartphone, your iPhone, your Droid, whatever, and go to the App Store, the Play Store, and look for MixLR app. That's MixLR, and it's an app, okay? You download the app, you log in. It's easy. You can link it to Facebook, or you can just set it up with any Gmail account or any legitimate email address that you might have, okay? And then you look for Flip the Script. So, MixLR, get the app, follow Flip the Script Radio. Your ears will thank you. We hip-hop's new crib, y'all. Peace.